What is up, everyone? It's been about 3 weeks since my last video, and I'm going to do a quick catch up. Last time we spoke, I had left Oaxaca and I had what I called the gauntlet. I had three destination weddings in 1 week. Many of you who watched this video, I've seen over the last 3 weeks. Starting first, I met a few friends in Mexico City prior to my first wedding to see them and experience Mexico City, which I really enjoyed. The food scene was great, a lot of restaurants. I stayed in Roma Norte, which was very nice, and it was with two great friends, so that was great. Then moved on to Mazatlan for destination wedding number one for my friends Corey and Nicole. I had such a great time. I got to see so many familiar faces and catch up with people I hadn't seen in almost a year. Totally worth it, and I was so happy to be a part of that wedding. Then quickly left on Sunday to Zihuatanejo to see another group of people, the Vergaris, Serena marrying Adam. Again, thank you for inviting me. Um, to be a part of that wedding. I hadn't seen most of them in almost 7 years, and that was too much time. Too much time. And I'm definitely going to course correct when I get back into the US and go and take a visit, see all my NorCal friends. It was great, but I was there for less than 2 days before I then went to Costa Rica. I had to stay in San Jose for a couple of days uh, to do a report that I'm responsible at the beginning of the month. So I had Wednesday, Thursday, and a little bit of Friday to knock that out, along with some important meetings. And thankfully, I was able to do that. My friend Kristen then joined me in Costa Rica, and we drove up on Friday morning from 5 to 9 a.m. Got to the hotel Secrets Papagayo in Tamarindo, Costa Rica, and that was a beautiful resort. The resort in Mazatlan was Pueblo Bonito, Emerald Bay, and Zihuatanejo. I just stayed at an Airbnb. The reception was at Casa Angelina in Zihuatanejo, which was amazing. So this was at Secrets Papagayo for the wedding between Matt Shaletti and Kelsey Life. And it was my first time meeting Kelsey. She's wonderful. And I hadn't seen Matt in a couple of years since he had moved to Houston. And it was fantastic again, catching up with old friends and meeting new ones. Um, then after the wedding, Kristen and I continued on to La Fortuna, which is, I guess, 3 hours northwest of San Jose, and you're basically in the rainforest. It's Arenal volcano, and although the weather was pretty bad, so I didn't get to really see the full visage of the volcano. We went to the Mystico hanging bridges, which were incredible, being suspended 100 and plus 150 feet over the jungle with an amazing view. It was incredible. And the next day, we did about an 8 kilometer hike at a private reserve called Mirador El Silencio, which is right next to the Arenal National Park. It doesn't share some trails, but they run up against each other. So it was a blitz of 3 weeks: Mexico City, Mazatlan, Zihuatanejo, and Costa Rica for 10 days. We ended our trip in San Jose and went to a museum and just kind of like relaxed a little bit. As many of you know, I am not a good flyer, and that was a lot of flights in a short period. And my flight to Buenos Aires was pretty rough. We had a 2 hour flight from San Jose to Quito, from like four, then because of the time change, to 6 or 7, and then we left at 8:45. Avianca Airlines didn't, for the last couple of flights that I took with them, did not carry alcohol because of some dispute. Alcohol is the only thing that really helps me with my nervousness in flying. So the flight from Quito to Buenos Aires was overnight. I did not handle that well. Well, I am prescribed Xanax, and so I did my best to take some of that to help me out. Thankfully, I fell asleep for a few hours, but I landed at 4:35, and I was not a wreck for for most of Saturday, excuse me. But it was tough. I had to get some sleep. Then I took like a little nap in the morning, went and was as productive as I could be, groceries and all that stuff to get set up, and took another nap in the evening. went out again, got some groceries. And then today is Sunday, and I am in Buenos Aires. And my first impressions of the city are great. It reminds me a lot of Valencia, just on a bigger scale. Um, I've taken Uber to get around. I'm still working on getting some cash since none of the cuevas to exchange the blue dollar, which technically is illegal, but kind of a normal thing here. Uh, you know, I gotta get some cash using credit cards, so I'm not getting the best rate, but that's okay. Just to get set up. And honestly, I'm looking forward to getting back into a routine. I'm here for 6 weeks. So I'll try and check in after I've done some stuff. I still need to get a little bit more acclimated, pick up a bike rental maybe for a month or two, and go from there. So overall, it's been a whirlwind of 3 weeks. I'm so happy and thankful to my friends for inviting me to the weddings, to Corey and Nicole to Corey and Nicole for having me be a part of it was very special for me, and to seeing everyone that I was able to catch up with. While it has been a stressful 3 weeks, it's also been an amazing 3 weeks and something I'll remember for the rest of my life. It's just truly, truly wonderful, and I'm so glad I got to catch up with so many of you. So take care, and here's to the next three months in Argentina. Cheers.